When I was at home, I was dealing with a lot of fatigue. I wasn't sleeping really good. I knew things weren't quite right. Actually came into the hospital here for a visit at the clinic there, and he referred me over to the heart failure team, and it really didn't hit home right then. I didn't realize my heart was in heart failure.
Greg, first of all, I think he's just a phenomenal person. He's fun, he's funny, he is energetic beyond anything I expected, and just a great person to get to know as a person and to be able to take care of.
I felt very, very comfortable by the time Dr. Smith and Dr. Nichols left the room. It was like I had weight lifted off my shoulders. I just knew that I was in good hands. Doctor said, yeah, your heart's failing, we need to do something. So Dr. Smith gave me the options of what were possible, things that we could do to correct the problem.
We really wanted to try and get him to transplant. So we met Greg when he was super sick. Unfortunately, his journey with heart failure had been going on for a while. Brought him in, and our first hope was, okay, hey, no problem. We'll put him on these IV medications to help his heart. We'll get it a little stronger. We'll get him a little stronger, put him on the list. We'll find him a heart. It just didn't happen. The total artificial heart was going to be a way to get him mobile and to get him home. It really is used to allow the patients to recover their function, recover their muscle mass, their nutrition, and get healthier while safely waiting for a transplant that may be longer in coming.
I would have been lucky to be alive for another day or two. I didn't have much time left in that heart. We got it out just in time. Just having the artificial heart, I knew it was, like Dr. Smith said, there's been people been on this for 5 years, It was a day-by-day thing. Every day, as long as that machine kept clicking along, it drives me nuts sitting at home, not doing anything right now, just because I'm an active person. I've always doing something. I'd love to go skiing with the kids there. That'd be cool. Just a couple years ago, we took them up to get lessons. It was hard for me to sit in that lodge and watch them go down the hill and me not being able to go out there and do that myself. Without that total artificial heart, I'd be pushing up daisies right now. It was a bridge to transplant. Some other people have been on it for years before they get the opportunity to have a heart transplant, find the right donor. We were down by the Valley Mall there, and the transplant coordinator called, and she says, are you ready for a heart? She said, we have a good heart and a kidney for you. And I was like, you bet. And she said, this is the one.
You never know if the heart's going to work until you actually get to lay eyes on it. As much as I rely on the echo images and the testing, it's really when the transplant surgeon arrives at the donor heart and we are able to see it. We can touch it. We can watch how it functions. We can watch how it's working, that 100% this heart's going to be great and we're going to take this back with us. We got the heart in, and myself and the whole team kind of gets to watch that moment when you take the clamp off and you hold your breath while the heart is starting to get circulation again as you watch. And the heart started beautifully. It was perfect. It was absolutely meant to be. It started up. It's just a magical moment to watch it get blood flow return, turn pink, start to beat, and it beats on its own. You don't have to do anything. It's just ready to go back to work.
Next thing I know, I'm waking up a couple days later in the hospital there with new heart and new kidney, and it had to sink in, and it took a few days for it to sink in. Hey, you've got a new heart. You don't have those hoses going in through your chest anymore, It's a miracle now what they're doing here, It's a miracle. None of this would have been possible without the donor, period. That's what gave me a second opportunity here, second chance at life. Not a lot of people get that.
There's just something magical about a true, real heart that makes the body whole. For people to understand that they can give that gift, just to know that you would be leaving a legacy that would perpetuate someone's life, that would perpetuate a family, just by saying yes to being a donor, is an amazing thing that anybody can do. And we can all be part of that process.
They did everything in their power to keep me going. every day, Dr. Smith came in, she'd hold my hand, she goes, "You're gonna make this, you're gonna make it," you know. And here I am. Here I am. I can't thank him enough. Without the heart team, I wouldn't be here today.
The only word I come up with most of the time is miraculous. And that's tends to be overused sometimes, but his journey coming from being so sick that we couldn't even get him out of bed to getting his heart, getting his kidney, and knowing that next summer he's going to be driving the boat for his grandkids and jumping in to get them back on the boat in the inner tube is truly miraculous. It's a gift that you can't imagine is going to happen until you have the opportunity.
I'd like to be able to be back to where I was, and I'm sure rehabilitation's a major part of this, but they keep reassuring me that, you know, it's going to take some time. And that's what I got to keep telling myself that. I'd like to be able to go out fishing, hunting again, take the kids out on the boat, jump in the water. One of my goals is I'd like to be able to go up skiing with the kids there. 57 years old. I'm not ready to check out. I've still got a lot of things. I got bucket lists just grew there by tenfold.
Everything that has gone into making that happen is a small miracle at each step.